When you woke up this morning, you already had your first meetup with agriculture. Did you wash or shower with soap? Did you put on clothes? Did you have breakfast? Did you catch a ride to school on a bus, in a car, or on your bike? Agriculture brings us almost everything we eat, wear, or use each day. But what is agriculture? Agriculture is the science of growing crops and raising livestock. Agriculture is farming and ranching. In Nebraska, farmers and ranchers grow corn, soybeans, wheat, and dry edible beans, just to name a few crops. They also raise livestock such as beef cattle, pigs, dairy cattle, and even chickens. But there is so much more. Agriculture is an entire industry that brings animals and plants to our everyday lives. Agriculture is Nebraska's #1 industry. Our farmers and ranchers raise crops and livestock which feed people in our communities, our state, the nation, and the world. A lot of care, thought, and purpose goes into taking care of animals, plants, soil, and water in Nebraska. Nebraska's farmers and ranchers are facing a challenge on a timeline. The population continues to grow and may reach 9 billion by the year 2050. That means farmers and ranchers need to grow more food in the next 50 years than in the past 10,000 years combined. And all that growth must be done with less land, energy, and water. Farmers and ranchers must conserve and sustain natural resources even as they face extreme weather, weed resistance, soil erosion, and disease. So how will farmers do it? They will continue to do what they have always done. They will show respect, care, responsibility, and good citizenship towards land, air, water, plants, animals, and people. Meet Ryan Eberheim. Ryan farms 2,000 acres near Valley, Nebraska. He recognizes that soil and water are valuable resources that farmers need to raise crops.
In this area, we have a pretty abundant groundwater supply, but we also have to be cautious of how we use that water supply. So we're installing, different nozzles on the center pivots. We can do variable rate irrigating with that. So hopefully we can become more efficient with fuel, fertilizer, the chemicals we use. Try to use them to the best of our ability with the least amount possible.
Next up is Sandhills rancher Sherry Vinton.
Hi, I'm Sherry Vinton, here to visit with you about ranching in the Sandhills. When the Sandhills were first discovered, they were known as the Great American Desert, and today they're known as a sea of grass, one of the most intact, sustainable grazing resources in the world. Pioneering cattlemen saw the potential in the Sandhills to use cows to convert sunshine, water, and grass into beef, and we still do that today. Each generation of ranchers strives to leave the land in better shape.
Ryan and Sherry are great examples of farmers and ranchers dedicated to caring for their land and livestock across Nebraska. They work to protect the natural resources in our state so they can provide for all of us and for generations to come. You may not grow crops or raise livestock, but you can be a steward of what is around you. Try doing things like picking up trash, turning off the water when you brush your teeth, and turning off the lights when no one is in the room. When you're a good steward of your own environment, you make a positive impact for future generations, just like Nebraska's farmers and ranchers.